Good morning, Big Sexy. How you doing today? Today we're going to talk about an incident that happens from time to time, literally since the beginning of concerts and shows. And that is the artist slash band on stage versus security guards. Something happened a few days ago that led me to talk about this, and that's Seether, a classic alternative metal band from South Africa. They kind of got into it with the security that was on stage. They were playing at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino at Tulsa. I don't know if I said it right, but it was in Oklahoma. And as the band was playing, you had someone from the crew kind of come up to them from the side stage saying, hey, just so you know, security kind of booted your family from back here, and they were being kind of forceful to your 7-year-old daughter. And go ahead and watch.
I had my fucking kid on the side of the stage the whole entire show, and then suddenly this fucking asshole kicks her the fuck off the stage. She's 7 years old. And now she can't even go in the front of fucking house and watch the show? Man, fuck you. She's a fucking child and you just kicked her off the fucking stage your dad's playing. I hope your dick is super fucking huge, bro.
Yeah, homie is pissed, and you can argue that security is probably just doing their job. It is one thing if the security guards are like, hey guys, I'm sorry, but you can't hang out here. Can you go somewhere else or whatever? But it's another if they were actually forceful. And by the way, I read that information off a Reddit comment, so take that with a grain of salt. But if security was being forceful, that's a completely different thing, especially to a 7-year-old girl. Like, ma'am, I'm gonna need you to leave.
But I wanna watch my dad.
Man, I said get the fuck out of here. Don't make me tase you, bitch. Brother, she's 7, okay? I hope there was no force being held here. But obviously, I wasn't there. You probably weren't there, so we don't know exactly how it went down. But Sean, the frontman of the band, he is being a concerned and protective father. So I think he is rightfully upset. I think it's fair. Now, like I said before, this isn't the first time bands get into it with security guards. In fact, she gets really bad. Remember the time, it's like 10 years ago now, when the Story So Far actually brawled with security? I'm not gonna lie, I love the 4 Year Strong cameo we get here. Check this shit out. I love the cameo. But yeah, as you can see, security guard was being extra as fuck. Like, I don't know if you missed it, but check this part out. Like, it looks like this first bit, the security kind of slams the kid when he, after like stage diving or crowd surfing rather. Like, look at him. Holy shit, dude. This guy deserves to get his fucking ass kicked. Why is he doing that? The dude is leaving. Why are you shoving the fuck out of him? It's really scummy shit and clearly some sort of like abuse of power. Thank God this piece of shit isn't a cop, because if he acts this way as a security guard, yo, I can't imagine what he'd do if he was in the actual law enforcement. And even older than this incident, I remember Jeremy McKinnon getting into it with some security. A day to remember went nutty on this security guard after he punched a kid in the face, and supposedly the kid was 16. Check this one out.
Both of them. Security doesn't punch fans, asshole. You ain't security shit. Go home in your fucking trailer park. By all means, let me clarify. It is not cool for anyone to disrespect security at any cost, because they are here to protect you guys. They are here to make sure this show goes over right. And by all means, to the security guards that are doing their job, thank you so much for being a part of this. Thank you. Thank you. Now, those two dudes, now let's get this straight. There's been a line of kids up here this entire show. And it's cool if you want to move them out, that's fine. You don't yank them by their fucking necks out mid-song without telling them they're doing something wrong. And number two, when some guy is like, wow, I'm having a good time, don't take me away, you don't punch him in the fucking face.
The trailer park comment was kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna try my best to fix the audio for that little bit, but in case I can't, Jeremy McKinnon basically says, hey, just so you guys know, it's not okay to disrespect security. They're just trying to protect you guys. They're just trying to do their jobs. But these two stupid motherfuckers here are an example of what not to do, because apparently one was like mishandling a kid, like grabbing him by the neck. The other one just punched a kid. And I think he said it pretty well. Yeah, like for the most part, security is there to do their job, but there are some bad fucking apples. Neck deep, also getting into it with some security shit. You can tell what kind of music I like, all right? We spoke about the story so far incident, a day to remember, neck deep. You know my corner of music. You can kind of tell their ex-drummer Danny was taking advantage there, stomping on some dudes, like hitting some dude in the back of the head while he wasn't looking. But yeah, that was an incident. I'm not 100% sure what happened there. Obviously, with the theme of this video, it seems like the security was mishandling some kids. The band is like, what the fuck? And then it became like a fucking brawl. I don't know if that was their ex-guitarist or bassist. He actually might still be in the band, I'm not sure. But he then gets into the pit area. They were like mishandling him, and the band is like, yo, what the fuck? What's going on here? Do your job. And after this, the band actually says, yeah, security ruined the show. We're ending it early. See ya. And then they just fucking leave. Which is unfortunate. Like, imagine paying money to see the band, and then like some out-of-pocket shit goes down that's out of your control. And it's like, bro, what the fuck? What about our funds? What about our money and time we wasted getting here to get the half of a show, if that? So I do feel bad, but if the security was just kind of treating the kids right, everything would have been fine. They probably ended the show early just to like make an example out of the security guards. Like, hey, venue, we know we booked this night, but we're ending it early because of your staff. Fix that shit. We do have one more here, but before that, I'd like to imagine that punk and metal shows are probably security's least favorite to work because they have to deal with all the crowd surfing and keeping an eye on the pit. Whenever the vocalist goes, let's put the security guards to work, come up here and high five us, they probably get so tight. They probably cringe so fucking hard, like, god damn it. The last one I want to show you is the time I Killed the Prom Queen got into it with the security guard because one of the fans, like, they stage dove but did like a flip, and then the security guards just kind of came at him like a horde of zombies, like, get over here, like trying to, like, dude, the deed is done. Why are you trying to grab him? Just watch.
Oi, chill. Oi, chill. Oi. Just let it go. Oi. Chill. Fuck, son. Oi. Jesus Christ. He's fucking serious? He's security. Thank you for ruining the show. Thank you, all of you security guards, for ruining the show. We're having a fucking good time. Dudes were jumping off the stage, having fun. But no, we're gonna let these dickheads fucking just fight it out and whatever. Yo, what the fuck's going on? Seriously.
We got one song left, security. Just let the kids enjoy the band for the last time. We got one song left. Just let our friends enjoy the band one last time.
Yo, this is one of our last shows in this fucking city. And you have to fucking do this? Seriously?
Yeah, this one, there was 2 incidents in one night, which is fucking unfortunate, but I don't want to give people the wrong impression here, okay? Because for the most part, the security guards are just there to do their job. It's just the sacks of shits like these guys that kind of ruin it for absolutely everyone. They take it way too far. They think they have the biggest stick in the room, like, yeah, I'm security. You can't fuck with me. You're not tough. You're not Mr. Big Dick, okay? The only difference between you and I are the clothes we're wearing. You're in a security guard uniform. We are on the same fucking level, dog. Relax. You're no authority. You're no cop. I need you to chill the fuck down. There's shows that go down without barriers. Recently, that Turnstile show that happened in Baltimore, there were thousands of people there. And guess what? If you look at the footage, I don't remember seeing any security. I'm sure there were, but there were no security up front. I'm sure they had some in the sides, which is important. I think having security guards in shows, it's important, but for the most part, it's fine. You gotta let the crowd sink or swim. They're not idiots, okay? All these no barrier shows, people stage diving, people crowd surfing, it's typically fine. Emergencies happen and shit does get out of hand. So yeah, I do think security is important at every show. But again, for the most part, like things are fine, all right? The crowd isn't idiots, and it feels like a lot of venues think that's what it is, that the crowd is full of a bunch of idiots. We may be animals. Some of us may be animals, but we're not idiots. Going back to the first band we covered, the reason why we're talking about this, Seether, having security in like the backstage area, the side stage, yeah, that's important. But what harm is a 7-year-old girl gonna do? Everyone get down! She has a sippy cup! She has a sippy cup! Get down! She has Legos! Run, run, run! In conclusion, the security guards are not bad, alright? They're just doing their jobs. Don't disrespect them. But if you do see one being a sack of shit, 100% you should do or say something about it. Just so the venue can dispose the bad apples. Like, sub, join the Discord. Let me know your favorite band versus security moment. Which one should I talk about next time if there's a part 2? Should I do a part 2? Click right here, because yesterday we spoke about, what did we talk? Oh, the guy wearing a nutty t-shirt going to a punk show. That was ridiculous. Go watch that video.